Hi, I'm Steve, and I'm a big fan of Transformers. If you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know that. I've got something here that I've been wanting to show off for quite some time, but I never had the camera until now that would allow me to do it properly. This is the Transformers Vault. It's a book that shows the history of Transformers up until about early 2011. This book has a lot of special features, and one thing that made me really want to get this is because it has a foreword written by Mr. Peter Cullen, the guy who did the voice of Optimus Prime. Now, I got this book for about $20, and the retail price is $35. So if you're looking to get something for a Transformers fan that you know for Christmas, or whatever other holiday it is that you recognize, then go ahead and take a look at this thing. I got it on Amazon. I'm going to just go ahead and flip through it really quickly and show you what's inside. So, it has this really nice slip case, on the front of which is Optimus Prime. On the back is Megatron. And here's the book itself. On the front it shows different stages of Optimus Prime from G1, Beast Wars to the movie. And then on the back has G1 Megatron, Beast Wars Megatron, and movie Megatron. Now this book has a lot of little gimmicks in it and stuff, which is really interesting. I'll just go ahead and share a few of those. As I said, it does have a foreword by Mr. Peter Cullen, accompanied by the box art from the G1. If you're an old Transformer fan, you would recognize this right alongside your stat line. You put the little red plastic strip on it, and you're able to see all the Transformer stats. And he has the first gimmick that we come across is to do with the toys. It explains all about the toys first. Now it shows everything from, here's your G1 Megatron. Here's prototypes of combiners. These are the Combaticons. Here's a prototype of Soundwave. That's for you, Adam. And here's our first gimmick. Here's a prototype of Sunstreaker. But our first gimmick is a fold-out of Transformers catalog. This was the way that you were able to get Transformers or advertised back then. There was no internet. And commercials. They had TV commercials, but mostly you advertised through catalogs such as these. It would have the entire lineup for the year in there, and so you would know what you could go out to the store and hope to find. Anyhow, we will continue on. Here's some other products and stuff. Just things they slap the logo on. Ah, the Jetfire. Jetfire figure. If anyone knows about Jetfire, they know that all Hasbro did was license the Veritech toy from Robotech or Macross and put some Autobot logos on it. Big controversy there. And here's our next gimmick. Here is our red plastic strip. We can go ahead and check out all these tech specs with. This is what I was talking about. On the back you would have a picture like this, big dramatic space battle, and then you would have one of these for every figure that you got. It would have a picture of them, it would have a short description of their demeanor and what they could do, and then across here in red they would have all their stats. And there's a blue line, but it was covered up with red, and the only way you could read it is if you put this red plastic strip over them, and suddenly that blue line, I don't know if you can see it here, but that blue line would become very, very clear, so you can see what their strength is, what their courage is, fire blast, leadership, speed, things like that. So this is another one of the gimmicks that you're able to get with this book. It's really nice that they included all this really nostalgic stuff. If you're a real G1 fan, this is this is a real treat for you. And I do suggest getting it if you're a fan, or if you know of a fan that you're close to and want to get him or her something special for Christmas. Then we go on to some of the copyright stuff. Transformers was really huge, and companies started knocking them off really fast. So they got something like this, the rub symbol. You remember those? It would be on all the Autobots and Decepticons. You would put your thumb or your finger on it, you would rub it, and it would be a heat-activated symbol. It would change from like brown to green to blue, and that was the way that you could tell if your Transformer was real instead of just some flimsy knockoff. Of course, nowadays we have a lot of high-quality knockoffs, so and you can even get those heat-activated stickers other places. Then we get onto some of the odder things and stuff. Anyhow, this is a really interesting book. Has a lot of history of Transformers, lots and lots of stuff. I mean, seriously, like all this stuff. Here's a page out of one of the comics, and then right here is a pullout of the line art. So you get to see what the line art looks like before it's colored. Anyhow, a lot of really neat features with this book. So anyhow, well, I could go on and on and on about, you know, the movie. Here's, if you're if you're an old fan, you know of this old Transformers movie that came out in the mid-80s. They're fighting against the power of the evil Unicron, you know? Here's a reproduction poster they made with the entire new lineup. They decided to get rid of all of the original Autobots in one big charge of the Light Brigade by killing them all off. That was because, you know, they had sold as many toys of them as they could. They needed more toys, but they couldn't just keep adding more and more characters to the show. So, up until that point, Hasbro had been making the show using characters that were made derived from toys that already existed. And when they came out with the movie, here's a tech sheet of Hot Rod. Anyways, when they came out with the movie, they said we need all new characters so we can make all new toys. So they made all new toys for the very first time just for the movie. And the Transformers series that came after that included Unicron, that's where Unicron came from. You can thank G1 for your Unicron. Then we get animation cells. These are for what looks to be probably Beast Wars. There we go. I'm looking at this upside down. Then we go into Transformers Cybertron, which is one of the trio of series that they were fighting against Unicron. And then we get Transformers Animated, a show that I actually really enjoyed. Still waiting for Season 3 to come out on DVD. And then we get into Transformers Prime and the movie. So anyhow, if you're looking for something to pick up for a Transformers fan for the holidays, go ahead and check this book out. Let me see who's published it. I think Abrams Books publishes this book. You can pick this up from Amazon or wherever fine books are sold, wherever the stores haven't closed yet. Anyhow, I hope this has been informative. That's all I've got for you, and I'm signing out.